Hello, everybody. This is Amelia, your intuitive empath, healer, all the things. I'm just doing a Lifewave light therapy patch update. So if that's not for you, or if you're curious, whatever, you can choose to listen or not. So I have been using the Lifewave patches since March, and I had to start a little bit slow, not as slow as some people, but I couldn't like dive in and just use all of them at once. So here's some updates, now that I'm 5 months in, 5 months, yes, in my fifth month of using them. And I learned some new places to put the patches. And so yesterday I was wearing five. So I used to have to take a break like once a week at the most. But that has changed in the last 6 to 8 weeks. So I've been able to wear the X39 every day, and I switch it from the back of the neck to below the belly button, depending on where I muscle test for it. And I do use like pendulum testing or just intuitive muscle testing. I just check to see what is the best placement, which patches to use, all of those things. If you need help tuning into that, I'm here to help with that as well if you're wanting to get started. That being said, so ever since we had the wildfires come through our area, and it was probably time. I'm also seeing on the collective level that our lungs are needing a little more support, and a lot of people are purging a lot of grief energy. And so I learned to put the patches on these lung points, and they're right under here. It's between the second and third rib. And as long as you get close to that, it's fine. But there's the sternum in the middle, and then there's 2 points here. So I use the energy enhancer there. So the brown patch goes on the left, the white on the right. So that was really helpful for me. And then I also finally added the SP6. I ordered this months ago, and I'm like, I really want to try this one because I've heard it's amazing. My body said, wait, 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 wait. So I must have needed to get to a point where it'd be more effective and more efficient, and I wouldn't feel tired, because I've used the Eon patch a couple times. I've been tired. So I'm switching to nighttime usage for that one, which I will add back in when I'm guided to. But applying the SP6 patch to, it's a stomach point on the outside of the left shin below the knee bones. So there's a little soft spot, kind of when you flex your foot up like this, there's a muscle at the top that flexes. That's where I'm putting it. And I've done a lot of work on the meridians with allergy healing. So I'm familiar with that one. That's one of the main points that I would clear for allergy sensitivity. So that I just wear that one for like 2 days and then take a little break and then add it again. Let's see. Oh, and then yesterday I also had on the X49 below the belly button. So I had the X39, then X49, and so that completes the meridians, the governing meridian, which goes all down the spine, and the conception meridian comes up the front. So it's almost like completing a really cool circuit in the body. Okay, Zoom changed. I was like, is it recording? Yes, I had to move the mouse to see. They updated their app. And then another place, and this would be more for females. I mean, it would work for males too in their own way. I placed it over my ovaries. I placed the energy enhancer over that, and that definitely had a mild detox response to it. And so I did that one day with everything, and really helpful. I know that's a certain meridian point too, even though it's not technically an ovary point, it was over that space. So, and I think I already mentioned to you, I used a glutathione patch on this point, which is actually, oh, good gracious. I always forget these two meridian points that I would use. I always mix them up. Is it the triple warmer? Maybe the triple warmer, or one of them's pancreas. I forget. I'll have to check in on that to clarify that for you. Maybe someone knows on here, because I don't have a chart in front of me. So I used that, and I tried to put the glutathione patch back here, and it kept falling off. And I'm like, it's not my skin. That's the issue. It's the energy of it was not the perfect match. Even it started as that. So I switched it to there like halfway through one day, and it made a big difference for me. My dog is barking. I know you can't hear it as much, but it's distracting me. So I also wanted to go over a protocol that's in one of the handbooks that you can get if you're a member of access to this wonderful handbook. I'm going to pull it up here on my screen. Um, where did I save that? I hope I didn't close it out. No, there it is. Okay, and look, it's on the SP6. So um there's a 5-day placement plan for the SP6. And so I'll just give you the meridian points and kind of give you the example of where they go. So spleen 6, that's another one I used. Kidney 3, I have used the kidney 3 point. Okay, so day 1, you put the SP6 on the spleen point, which if you take the inside of your left ankle and go 4 finger widths up from that bone, it's about there. You could feel around for a sensitive space. So if it feels more tender in one spot, because everybody's 4 fingers, it's going to be a little bit different, but that's the average spacing. Day 2, you do the stomach point I was mentioning below the knee on the left leg. Day 3, you put it on the inside of the ankle. Basically, if the ankle bone is here, you just go to the left of it and place it there. That's kidney 3 point. Day 4, you move back to the spleen 6 point with the 4 finger widths above. Day 5, you land on the stomach 36. So I started with the stomach 36 because I hadn't actually looked at this protocol. So I think this is actually a really good way to do it, to get things stimulated and flowing in a different way. So I'm actually going to probably try it this way when this patch runs out of fuel. So interesting. And this is from 2007. So this is, it's not old research, but I love the old school information because it's before it gets a little filtered out and censored. So I think that's helpful. All right. If you have any questions below, my link is below for signing up for the patches if you want, but I can also help you decide which ones are best for you and where to place them. So that's what I'm here for. Outside of my regular sessions for healing, this is just for helping you get started with Lifewave complimentary. So sending you so much love today, wherever you are. Enjoy these big energies and just let's ride the waves together.